Good morning, Sequim. It is Friday, and I have a special guest with me today. This is Andrea Dietzman. She is our new English language learner coordinator / teacher. Welcome, Andrea.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you. I'm going to ask you just a couple of questions just so we can get to know you a little bit better. If money was no object, what would your dream vacation be?
I would love to go to the Caribbean. I have never been there. I've always been a beach girl, having gone to college at University of California, Santa Barbara. I've been to many beaches, but I've never been to the Caribbean. And I imagine the turquoise waters, swimming in the turquoise waters. It would be a very restful, luxurious vacation. My vigorous dream vacation would be the Grand Canyon, because I've always wanted to do a lot of hiking in the canyon, including the Havasupai waterfalls that are very remote. So I think I have a luxurious dream vacation and a rigorous dream vacation.
Well, I can tell you, I haven't been to the Caribbean either, but my husband has. He's been sailing down there. It is lovely. Just don't go during hurricane season.
Yes.
And I have hiked to Havasupai Falls. Yes, I have.
Wonderful.
And it is very strenuous, both going down and coming back. And we did it in an overnight. I would recommend doing it in a few days, like spending some time down there. But, when you're young, you just go and then you come out, and then I couldn't walk for a week. But
and I got to do it before I get too old.
Well, and it's just stunning. I mean, it is absolutely, what you see in the pictures does not do it justice. So I would highly recommend that you make your reservations and go.
Thank you. I hope to soon.
Okay. Please let our listeners know your role and responsibility here in the Sequim School District.
So I am the English language learner teacher and coordinator. As of today, I have 48 English language learners in our district, and that really means they are multilingual. And it's exciting, because imagine if maybe you grew up speaking Spanish as your primary language, and then bam, you're 5 years old, you're going to kindergarten, and all of a sudden you are surrounded by English socially and academically. And so my job is to support these learners, and I'll be working in the district kindergarten through grade 12 to help students grow in their language skills, academic vocabulary, content, social needs. And I'm just very excited to push in and help these students in their classes.
Well, thank you. And I'm going to diverge a little bit, because I know a little bit about your background, but you have taught adults as well, learning English. Am I correct in that?
Yes, you are. I lived overseas for many, many years, Albania, India, Nepal, Pakistan, sometime in Mexico. And in all these experiences, I worked with adults, I worked with children, I worked with refugee situations, and I got my master's in teaching English as a second language so that I could actually continue to help people and work in English language development.
So did you do some great hiking when you were living in those countries?
I did a little bit in Nepal. I was able to go spend a 4-day trek in the mountains when I wasn't working.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought, Mount Everest is in that.
Not that far, though. Not that far.
Okay. And why did you want to return? Tell us, after you took this job, why you wanted to return to the Sequim School District? Because you have worked here before, and now you're back with us again.
Yeah. So that caused me to actually reflect. Since 2010, I have spent every year in some role serving the Sequim School District. I was a para-educator when we first moved here for 6 years, and I worked in special education at the middle school. I then got another master's degree in K through 8 education, and I was able to teach English at the middle school for a couple of years, 1 year, 3rd grade at Grey Wolf. In 2020, I taught long-term English at the high school, and that's when COVID hit. And then even the next year, when the schools opened again, I subbed in 2021 from March to June. So I am just utterly delighted to have a full-time teaching position this year, doing something that really brings together my past, present, and future.
So every step of the way has led you to this job.
Absolutely.
Well, we're happy to have you, so thank you. And how will you envelop belonging within your work with our Sequim School District students and families? Because as you know, our overarching goal is that 100% of our students, families, and staff feel like they belong to the Sequim School District.
I love this theme of belonging. I think in my 20s, I learned the feeling of sometimes when you don't belong and you feel isolated and you're trying to learn new languages and you're living in a different culture. And other times in my life, I feel like I've learned that theme and how hard it is when you're looking for a job or you're struggling. So I hope that as the kids come in to the classes, as they live in this community of Sequim, that they feel that belonging with their peers, that they feel that belonging knowing what resources are available to them. I hope that I will be a specific piece of that, being able to provide resources, being able to be a warm smile, just a person that, shows up and can be there for them and their families.
Well, we are very excited to have you, and I know the students are going to be excited to work with you. So on that note, Sequim, have a great Friday and a great weekend, and we will be back here next week. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today, and have a fantastic Friday, Sequim.